Yeah, I hope JDM batters him. And if he can keep it on the feet, then he will absolutely batter him, and I hope he does. Islam was chatting pony the other day.
Not Paddy for sure. Paddy beat who? Like Tony Ferguson, who else he beat? Everybody beat Chandler. Nobody checked Paddy before.
Absolutely smashed his face in for him. I can see me beating him anywhere the fight goes, to be honest.
I'd love to hear it for him. He earned this the hard way. He cleaned out a division, maybe the hardest division in the sport. He's moved to another division. This is what it's all about. And not to mention, it's something he will never discuss. But if you don't always want to be the heir apparent to King Khabib's throne, you gotta do something that Khabib didn't do. And this is his opportunity. And I know inside that's not his motive.
Yeah, playing out, but I hope JDM absolutely punches his little head in. Yeah, I hope JDM batters him. I think JDM's a much better boxer. And if he can keep it on the feet, then he will absolutely batter him, and I hope he does. Islam was chatting pony the other day, saying who have I beat when he got a title shot at lightweight off beating Bobby Green, someone who I beat faster than you little bum. So how about that one, Islam? Get back down to lightweight and I'll punch your head in as well.
Now I don't know who's going to be next for Ilya.
Kind of feels like Paddy is sort of the most likely one. It's a vision.
Oh man, maybe Arman, maybe Gaethje, but not Paddy for sure.
How come?
Man, I don't know who. Paddy beat who? Like Tony Ferguson, who else he beat?
Michael Chandler.
Everybody beat Chandler. I don't know, maybe. Honestly, it's not big challenge for Tupuria. If he beat Arman, it's like, it's, you know, very like, because Arman have good skills, striking, wrestling, grappling. He's a like good fighter, but Paddy, nobody checked Paddy before.
Paddy Pimblett is eager to face Ilia Tupuria and has been pushing for the bout with relentless trash talk. He insists he would dismantle Tupuria inside the cage, claiming he can win whether the fight stays standing or hits the mat, and vows to expose the champion is overrated when they finally meet this summer.
Most people would love to see you inside the cage with Ilia Tupuria. How would you get the job done against Ilia?
Absolutely smash his face in for him. I can see me beating him anywhere the fight goes, to be honest. People have put him on a pedestal now. They think he's this big amazing thing, when I'll bring him crashing back down to earth in a big way.
Paddy Pimblett kept up his verbal pressure on Tupuria, urging him to sign the contract and face him. He claimed Tupuria's rise in fame only happened because of their rivalry and accused the champion of having a manufactured persona inspired by Conor McGregor. Pimblett also questioned Tupuria's public image, arguing that his branding and identity don't match the way he presents himself to fans.
Inflict pain on his life. He wouldn't come out of that fight looking the same. I'd hit him with that many elbows. Is this going out to Spanish media? Step up, Ilia. Stop being a chorizo, be a man. You know, no one would know who Ilia Tupuria was if it wasn't for me. He made himself famous off the back of my name. He wouldn't even be a champ now if it wasn't for him jumping on my coattails. And now he thinks he's too good to fight me. You wouldn't be where you are without me. The Bernabeu's a nice stadium, know what I mean? But to me, because it's his backyard, it's a shithole. That's like a metaphor, it's like what we say. I will come to the Bernabeu and I will punch his face in on the pitch, and then I'll batter half the team if I need to. But I'm taking the belt home, because he's not a Madrid fan. He's not even from Madrid. He's not even from Spain. He's from Benidorm, so he's not a Madrid fan. He just jumped on the coattails to get more fans and more followers. He's fake. He's so fake, like half of his followers, where it's been proven half his followers on Instagram. He's the fakest person ever. He's just a McGregor copycat, and I'm getting sick of him. He's a German. He's not even Spanish, he's not even Georgian, he was born in Germany, he's German.
Chael Sonnen reflected on Islam Makhachev's move to welterweight, suggesting it represents the beginning of a legacy entirely his own, separate from Khabib Nurmagomedov's shadow. He noted that even if Islam never says it publicly, this step gives him the opportunity to accomplish something Khabib never attempted. Sonnen added that years from now, Islam's grandchildren will look back on his career and see this moment as the point where he truly carved out his own legacy.
Love to hear it for him. He earned this the hard way. He cleaned out a division, maybe the hardest division in the sport. He's moved to another division. This is what it's all about. And not to mention, it's something he will never discuss. But if you don't always want to be the heir apparent to King Khabib's throne, you gotta do something that Khabib didn't do. And this is his opportunity. And I know inside that's not his motivation. He is not trying to show up Khabib. But I am just suggesting at some point his grandkids are going to look back on his career and they will now have something they can turn to that is different than Uncle Khabib.
Yeah, he said that the other day. Somebody asked him, like, well, it doesn't matter for you. He goes, what a stupid question. He goes, Khabib's my brother. He goes, I don't want to do anything better than him. He goes, we do this together, but this is for my legacy. And right now, Islam's on the verge of
Meanwhile, Ali Abdelaziz shared a major update on Islam Makhachev ahead of his fight with Jack Della Maddalena, saying fans are about to witness the best version of the champion yet. He claimed that if today's Makhachev faced his past self, he would finish him in the first round. According to Abdelaziz, Islam is now bigger, stronger, and healthier than ever, no longer struggling with weight cut issues and consistently making top-level opponents look like amateurs inside the cage.
Time around Islam. How is he looking going into this fight now that we're so close to his welterweight debut? What does a welterweight Islam Makhachev look like in the training room?
He's the best Islam. If Islam right now fought the old Islam, we beat him in the first round. He's big, he's strong, he's healthy, he's happy, he's not suffering cutting weight, and he's very, very strong. He make everyone feel like an amateur.
Nick Barnhill called the matchup between Islam Makhachev and Jack Della Maddalena intriguing, noting that Jack brings a unique style and size compared to Islam's previous opponents. He acknowledged Makhachev as one of the most complete fighters in MMA but pointed out that this bout remains compelling because Islam has historically faced challenges against opponents with long reach and sharp, precise striking qualities Jack possesses in abundance.
This fight is intriguing because what we're seeing out of Jack Della Maddalena is a totally different style of fighting and body type than what we've seen Islam compete against at 155. Yeah. Now, Jack is a very high-level striker, and we've seen him have a ton of success at 170 against other great strikers and grapplers, but nobody at Islam Makhachev's level. Now, skill for skill, most people still have Islam Makhachev as the most well-rounded fighter in the UFC. But this style versus style is very intriguing because Islam has had trouble against rangy strikers, people who can extend their punches and find his target at the end of his strikes.
Body shots against the cage, TKO's Makhachev, he shits his pants. Khabib slips over in it, crying in the corner. Like that, and then Khabib gets angry, he stops crying, he gets angry. And then all of a sudden he's climbing the cage like something overcomes him to attack JDM from behind. He sucker punches JDM from behind and JDM just turns around and just starts fucking laying into him with combos, dude. And then Khabib gets slept on the ground as well. And no one steps in because he just attacked JDM, you know what I mean? It's not like a part of the thing, so it's not the referee's job to step in there. So JDM just fucking raining down elbows like he was doing to Gilbert Burns. And then Makhachev wakes back up. Umar, help! Umar, help! Umar jumps in, and then the referee pushes Umar off the steps as he's trying to climb into the cage. And Umar slips over into the cage. And then everyone smells Umar in the crowd, and then everyone says, pushes him over, and then people start whacking him with chairs, splashing their drinks on him. And then the police say, what's the fucking problem here? The security guards come in, are any fucking problems going on around here? Who's causing this fucking ruckus? Everyone points, him, this goblin.